Prospects features some facilities to import fairly large amounts of data conveniently and quickly, all in one go. Let's have a look what that is. I've got an absolutely empty version of Prospects at the moment. Have a look, we've got nothing in there. Actually, if we go to base records and do a find, you'll find nothing. So that's empty. So back to the main menu, and we've got get data input options here. When we invoke that, we have to go through a couple of flags just to advise us of the correct sequence for the operations. There are two options to be performed. One must be performed before the other. For the moment, we'll leave that and come out of prospects and have a look at some of the types of data we might end up with applications we've exported from. So you may end up with this sort of form, which is a delimited form, not suitable. It has to be in what we call comma separated value form. In other words, we'd have to go through this sort of list if we ended up with something like this and put commas between each and every address unit. Quite a laborious job, but unfortunately it is necessary. I've pre-prepared this, so I've got something like that. There we are. So I've gone through that same data list and I've removed all the surplus spaces and inserted commas between every address unit. So that's CSV comma separated value form. Once you've got that, then you're flying away. We're straight into prospects then. We'll choose the get data input option through the flags, and then we'll choose the first option, open the raw data input worksheet, which is going to act as a template. Now I'll open the raw data file, the text file, within Microsoft Excel. When I do that, it will automatically, I've got it somewhere, I know where I got it in the my demos folder. It will automatically open its import wizard. Let's have a look. We set it to all files. You should see that file there. There it is. I've called it mass data CSV. And it's asking me now, are the address units delimited? And I leave it on yes. It's assumed that. Then next, how are the address units separated? Once I tell it that they are separated by means of a comma, then it can start to sort things out appropriately. It looks quite good to me. So it's done already. So we'll finish that. We've got a jumble at the moment. We'll get these columns separated a bit so we can see what we've got, and we'll get them all sized up appropriately. Let's have a look what we got here. Good. We're nearly there, aren't we? That's more or less it. Now then, what we must end up with is the town in the fourth address column. I've got contacts in the first, the name in the second, and then there we've got the first address column, the second address column. Correction, let's get over a bit. Right, now I've got contacts, name, and I've got address in the first column, address in the second column, but I've got the town in the third column. It should be in the fourth, so we'll get those over along with the corresponding postcodes. And we're at the top of the file. We need to do this wherever the towns are in the wrong column. So I found some more here then. Good. Quite a bunch there, look. There we go. Any more? Let's have a look down. Another bunch here. Any odd ones? Yes, look, that Reading one there. Tucked over. Get that right over. Any more? Let's have a look. The clue is that when you see the fourth column empty, where it shouldn't be, because there's always a town name in the address. That's that sorted. One left, I think. There it is. That's there. So we just scroll through now just to check that they're all populated. All the town, the town column is fully occupied, and that is fully occupied. We go to the end of the file, or the end of the data. Control Shift and Home grabs all the data. We can copy that with Control C straight away. Switch over to the raw data worksheet and we'll paste that with Control V. Then Control Home to get it the cursor back to the right place. And just save that. We're not looking at what it looks like at the moment. We've already edited it and appended it, and we'll close that. In fact, we'll close all of Excel. We don't need Excel at all now. Back to prospects. Okay, so we choose the Get Data Input option again. Through the flags, and this time we want the second option. And it's telling me it's done it. What I'll do is I'll go to Base Records and we use the Find and see what we've got. There they all are. Find any one and it'll take us appropriately. All done then. End of demonstration.